Good evening, it's wine o'clock again here at the Wine Man's. In tonight's wine review, we have the San Marzano Talo Malvasia Nera. This is the new vintage, the 2019. Just opened it and I thought I would do a little review for you. So let's talk about San Marzano. I've done lots of videos and lots of reviews of them, but this is just a quick summary. 1962, they started as a cooperative. Just a bunch of growers, 20 or so, who came together, wanted to produce the best fruit and the best wines that Puglia could produce. And since then, they've grown to over 1,200 families who all come together to produce outstanding wine. Now, they're based in Puglia, in the heel of Italy, where it's very, very hot, and that gets incredible ravages of temperature. It really gets intense there, and there's certain varietals that thrive: Primitivo, Negromaro, and Malvasia Nera. Now, Malvasia Nera is different to Negromaro and Primitivo in that it's generally a medium-bodied style of grape, and Talo is named after one of the families that is involved with San Marzano. And this is a cheeky little number. It's got aromas and flavours, but certainly aromas of sort of cherries, little ripe red fruits that come along there, and just a basic hint of spice. But in terms of the mouthfeel, okay, it's 2019. So it's dry. You would expect that. But the dryness is going now. It's like a curtain that just opens. And the flavours, the morello cherry kicks in, the spices kick in, the subtle oak kicks in. A real subtle oak flavour characteristic, because it is kept in oak casks, but only for about 4 or 5 months. And the difference with the 2019 as opposed to other vintages was a huge amount of rain early on, but then the rain just disappeared, and that replenished all of the water for those vines, which then later on, when the heat came, the fruit that was produced was really, really good. And it actually meant that the harvest was 5 days earlier than it normally is. And that produces this lovely, the colour, absolutely delicious. Look at that colour. Beautiful colour, and also in the nose. And I often describe this as a little bit of a cross between Negromaro and Primitivo, because it's not as muscular, but because it's a medium-bodied wine. It's pretty hefty. This is, for this year, 13.5%. But it's the sort of wine that you can just drink on its own, or you can have it for food, or you can lay it down as well, because it's got those tannins that are in there. That means that it will keep typically about 3 to 5 years, I think, for this particular wine. I think it's a delicious wine. I think I'm going to have it tonight with a tomato-based dish, because why not? That works really, really well with Malvasia Nera. I think it's a great wine. I'm going to recommend it. Talo, that's the one for you tonight. Cheers. Won't stop.